Well, welcome to the man cave. My plan for the next video, this is the, if you saw the earlier video where we took the tail section apart, we're still at this stage. This back section is only held on by 2 screws. There's another 2 right here that have to go in, but I could just leave this blank, but are off. This part, this is the actual part that's supposed to go under there, and to look like that, to reinforce it. And I'm trying to figure out a way to put my Mexican license plate up higher rather than hanging down on the wind. I thought it'd look kind of nice if it was up here at the top, right underneath the tail light, but the lamp for it is further down. So I'm going to think about this, and I'll take the license plate off, and then I'll kind of monkey around with a little bit, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I just took off the license plate. I only had it on these 2 screws because I needed to just get it back across the southern border between the United States and Mexico. And I just didn't want anybody to think that it wasn't already registered. I didn't have any trouble. When I went to the U.S. border, the Border Patrol guy asked me, he said, did you buy anything in Mexico? I said, yeah, this motorcycle. And he said, well, are you going to leave it in the United States? I says, no, sir. I'll be taking it back. He says, okay, come on in. So evidently you don't have to pay an import duty as long as you promise to return it within a year. So here's some mounts. I could at least, even if I just did this, maybe I should do that at first before I hack into it. Just get rid of the stupid bracket that's hanging down and go straight to these 2 mounts. Let's take a look at that. I may want to do that. Where's the mount? Okay, so this, the license plate then would move all the way up to here. All right, so let's go look over here. Oops. I could put that right at the very top, like that, and then with this on, you know, that wouldn't be too bad. Let's do it. That'll keep it simpler, and I won't have to dink around with it much. So let me see if there's a way I can mark this from the other side. One other idea. Hey, Deacon. Is this is the KTM reinforcing bracket. I could use this I could put this behind the Mexican license plate and screw it here, right? And then on this side, I could screw this to that. I get my first hole in there. Okay, so I just put 1 screw in it just to keep it from walking around on me, and I'll eyeball it. People are always losing license plates on trails, so you need to make sure you protect your license plate as best you can. We'll put this little KTM right there. How's that? Alright, that's there. Now I'm going to use a license plate, and the license plate can now go just like that with little screws. So I'll go drill some holes in the license plate. Not lose them. Got my license plate drilled. I added some rubber, some soft rubber on the bottom to take care of the extra space that's going to be taken up by these screw heads here, and I'm going to now mount that on, and I'm going to use these castellated type nuts here. They're vibration type. I'd like to do something a little bit better to keep people from stealing my license plate. I don't know if that happens a lot in Mexico, but it'd be nice to have some sort of protection there. I don't understand crime very much. I think I stole some bubble gum back when I was in junior high, and I got caught and had to tell my parents. I had to promise the store manager that I'd tell my parents, which I did, which I probably guess I didn't have to. Maybe I was a rube. Anyway. I'm a conservative, so we follow the rules. Oh, you know what I could do? I can actually put a... No, that's good. Now, if there's any Mexicans watching this, can you tell me if I screwed up by covering up this little barcode with a screw? I'm going to go find some, I'm putting in 1/4-20 screws, but what I'd like to do is get some nylock nuts on the back. Right, but that's looking pretty strong right there. Okay, so I tightened these screws down with the Torx, and there's these two screws up here that holds this plate on, so it's waiting to be tightened down. This guy is wobbling like this. Let's get its screw in. These are these two longer ones here. So when you pull these out, the longer ones go up here, the shorter ones go up here when you're putting this all back together again. And it's like twirling a baton. One more check. So those were M5s, I believe. License plate holder bottom, M6. They need to get torqued to 8 Newton meters, and they do not want Loctite. That's probably going into the threaded insert. When I fall down on it, I'm pretty sure this thing's going to get all twisted over that way. So then it might behoove me to try to mount it up, but I don't know where to put the turn the lights back on again. Ideally, there'd be a white light right in here. Then you could mount the plate there. And then cut all this off. So I guess, well, for now, we'll leave it like it is and try not to fall down.